Hello, lightworker. Hello, starseed. This is a healing especially for you. In this episode, we'll receive a deep soul healing from the Pleiades, from the temple of the seventh sun. Hello and welcome to the Galactic Channel. Welcome to the journey back to your galactic self. My name is Inge van Stralen and I am a galactic priestess. I help you reconnect with galactic wisdom and to embody that wisdom, to live it so you can recreate heaven on earth. And I do that through one-on-one sessions, workshops, online programs and trainings. So if you're interested in working with me, check the description box below. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter so we can keep in touch. And why not subscribe to this channel and give this video or podcast a like and maybe share it with others. Okay, that's the official part over and done with. Let's get to the good stuff. And I mentioned in my introduction, I mentioned lightworker. I mentioned you as a star seed. And why did I do that? You know, there's so many labels, you know, as soon as I use these terms, there are always going to be people say, oh, but I don't identify as a light worker. I am a light bringer or a light walker or light anchorer. I am a star, well, you know, a star seed or whatever it is. And that's all very, very valid. And there is a different frequency with the, you know, with these different words. And still I chose those two terms, two labels, so to speak. And why did I do that? Because the guides told me that what we're going to do is really for those light workers and star seeds. And actually those terms are like the overall label. That's how they use it. You know, as a light worker or a star seed, you are here to contribute to something bigger than just your own life and your own experience. So it's here because you are here to contribute to the evolution of humankind. And souls that have taken it upon themselves to, you know, to contribute to this evolutionary path have typically been on many other planets before. You will have had lives, you know, on this earth, but also in different star systems on different planets. And very, very likely, they say, like, actually almost all of us. You know, I'm not going to say all of us, because as soon as I say all of us, there will be people who say, hey, but that, you know, that doesn't apply to me. Maybe not, but, you know, almost all souls that have been on this journey have lived through many catastrophes, have seen worlds collapse, worlds being destroyed. You know, maybe you were on Mintaka, you've seen some planets on Lyra being destroyed. Maybe you were here during the downfall of the golden age of Atlantis. And living through these catastrophes, the destruction of worlds, can leave a deep wound on your soul. And of course, it's not in your soul, because, you know, your soul is always pure, but on the surface, there may be scratches, or like a very deep scratch, they say. Okay, so, you have lived through these catastrophes and the destruction of worlds as a light worker, and you can carry wounds with you from that time. And there is a place in the Pleiades, the temple of the seventh sun. When a world is destroyed, or there is like a big catastrophe, the souls that were attached or that were affected by that catastrophe are taken to this place, the temple of the seventh sun and the Pleiades, to receive healing there. And it's a wonderful place. And they assure me, if you're watching this, you have been there before. Maybe you've even worked there, giving healing to others. And being here now on this planet means that you have connected to the human consciousness. And the human consciousness still carries wounds in it from the destruction, well, at least of Atlantis and other civilizations that have been destroyed. And that may have triggered old wounds, old traumas that you carry with you as a soul. And those wounds, and maybe it's not even your own wound, but maybe you've taken it upon yourself to heal these wounds in this life for humanity, so humanity and other star seeds can move on or can have a lighter time of it. Anyway, so these wounds, these traumas that you're carrying are preventing you from stepping into your power or embracing your full power or your full radiance, the full radiance of your soul, who you can truly be. And that's why it's so important to receive this deep soul healing. Okay, I am ready. I think I've talked enough. Let's just experience it. So as always, it'll be about 15 minutes. So make yourself comfortable, lie down, sit down, make sure you're uninterrupted for about 15 minutes. And while you do that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video or podcast a like. And while you do that, I'll take a sip of tea. That was a little more than a sip, but I'm thirsty. Okay. Are you ready? Let's begin. And as always, we begin by breathing into our bodies. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in deep, deep into your body. Feel your body and hold your breath for a couple of seconds. And release. We'll do that one more time. Breathe in deeply. Let your breath fill your whole body. Hold that breath. And release. And ground yourself. Put your grounding cord down or use your own method. And if you don't have a method just yet, breathe into the soles of your feet and the tip of your tailbone. And from there, grow roots deep, deep into the earth. Put down your grounding cord if you're familiar with that technique. All the way to the light heart of Mother Earth, the Earth Star Crystal. And breathe into your grounding cord, into your roots. And fill your body with earth energy. Just feel it. Embrace it. I call upon the Pleiadian emissaries of light, and I ask them to join us in our individual spaces, and to fill our individual spaces with their love, their light, their guidance, and to put a protective circle around our individual spaces. And then to connect all of our individual spaces together so that we're all in one big energetic circle, connected with each other. I call upon Archangel Michael of light and love, and I ask him to seal our energetic circle with his sword of truth, and to clear our circle with his sword of truth, cutting through cords, and energies, frequencies that hold us back. And I set the intention that we will use this meditation for our personal growth, and that we have the intention to use our light work as ethically as we possibly can, living with an open heart, in purity, to the best of our abilities, contributing to the good of all. So be it, so be it, so be it. I call upon the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light, and I ask them to transform our energetic circle into a sacred Dolphin Star Temple space. And I ask for the crystalline pillars to be placed around our circle to connect us to the light heart of Mother Earth and the light heart of Father Sun. Pleiadian, Sirian, and Andromedan emissaries of light, I ask for the following cones of light to be placed above and below our auras, and above and below our temple space. The interdimensional, the evolutionary, the intergalactic, and the earth cones of light. And I invite our higher selves to stand in front of us and take a moment to feel your higher self, to see it, to know it, to experience it, and to open your heart to your higher self. And your higher self sends love, unconditional love, to those places in your body where you most need it. And your higher self connects to you from your heart all the way up through the dimensions, up, up, up to the home of your higher self. And from your heart also down, down, down through the layers of the earth to the earth's dark crystal, connecting you through the dimensions with your vertical axis running through you. And I invite the Pleiadian emissaries of light to join us, and you will receive a personal team of Pleiadian emissaries of light around you. There will be at least 3 light beings around you. It can be more. And take a moment to feel these beautiful beings. And they will give a healing on your heart center, on your soul center, in your higher heart, just above your heart chakra, in the middle of your chest. You can see it, feel it, know it as a Merkaba, your soul matrix, or you could just visualize it as a beautiful radiant sun, your sun center. The Pleiadian emissaries of light give healing to that area and other places in your body and your light bodies where your soul connection is anchored. So you may feel it in other places where they start to open. Start to open specific points, specific structures. You may feel sadness coming up, grief, or maybe even fear. All the things, all the emotions, all the traumas that are ready to be released, that have to do with the damage that you received or that you are carrying with you, that have to do with the destruction of the worlds. And in our middle, Pleiadian archangels place a big column, a big pillar of light that connects our temple space to the temple of the 7th sun in the Pleiades. And this pillar of light radiates with the frequency from the temple of the 7th sun. And it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger until this pillar, this column is right in front of you. And a portal opens. And through that portal, steps a light being. Radiant, luminous, with healing energy, all the way from the temple of the seventh sun. And just seeing, feeling, knowing, hearing this luminous creature, this luminous being, opens your heart. Just take a few moments to reconnect with this being. Maybe you know it already. Maybe you have met this light being before. It may trigger a memory. And this radiant light being carries a big ball of liquid light. And he or she pours it over those places that the Pleiadian emissaries of light have opened, have activated in you, where you are ready to receive healing on the traumas, on the wounds, on the fears you are carrying with you in your body, in your light bodies. We will take a few moments to receive this and breathe into those spaces where you feel healing is needed. And that liquid light is poured over your soul matrix, your soul center, your sun center. And there may be images, memories that pop up of disasters, catastrophes that you have lived through or that you are carrying with you in your light body, that have attached itself to you. And breathe into those places. And this luminous being, together with the Pleiadian emissaries of light, work on these places in your light body, where the echoes, the memories, the fragments of the lost worlds are anchored or are attached to you. And not so that you forget about these worlds, but that you can release the tragedy, so that you can reconnect with the joyful memories that were there. These traumas, these attachments are preventing you from receiving the light of your soul and from radiating the light of your soul. Like a veil, preventing the light from coming in but also the light shining out. And feel how that veil is lifted. And when that veil has been lifted, your vertical axis, that connection all the way through the dimensions to your higher self and all the way down through the layers of the earth to the earth star crystal, that vertical axis, that tube of light can hold more light, can receive more light from your soul to come in. And feel how that light fills you from within. And feel how there's more room now for that light to shine out of you, to shine out of your heart, to shine out of your eyes, your voice, your hands, your feet, and wherever else you feel it, you see it, you know it, you hear it. This is you. This is you. This is you. And the luminous being says goodbye to you and goes back through the portal to the temple of the seventh sun. And the column, the pillar of light, shrinks again, reduces, and disappears. And the Pleiadian emissaries of light stand around you, loving you, cheering with you, and connect with them again. And see if the connection is different now. Maybe deeper, or different, or maybe it's the same. And thank them for their love, their light, their guidance. Thank you so much. And then breathe in deeply into your body and release. I thank all the beautiful beings that were here with us today. Pleiadian emissaries of light, that luminous being from the temple of the seventh sun. Thank you so much. Archangel Michael of light and love. Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light. Syrian and Andromedan emissaries of light. Thank you so much. And I ask for all the energetic structures to be released so that we're all in our own energetic circle again. Breathe in one more time. And slowly move your body. And welcome back, beautiful, beautiful soul. That was an amazing journey together. There's so much more light in you than you think possible. Wow, I can really feel it. I can feel it, how this all opened up my field and my soul. And how I can, I can just see the world a little differently now. More light, more me. Lovely, lovely beings. Thank you so much for being here with me on this planet, on this time, in this time, this beautiful and hectic phase in the evolutionary, on the evolutionary path of this world. We're on this journey together, and I'm really happy to travel this path with you. Let me know if you have any questions. Put it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and to share it with others. Lovely, lovely being. Thank you. Lovely soul. See you next time. Bye-bye.